Pakistan has launched a retaliatory operation after Afghan Taliban forces allegedly attacked several border posts. According to Pakistan, the operation, codenamed Ghazab Lil Haq, began late Thursday night, resulting in the death of 130 Taliban fighters. Pakistan's defense minister confirmed the operation is fully underway, with forces responding strongly to Taliban aggression. In the operation's first update, the information minister said at least 133 Taliban operatives were killed and more than 200 injured. Numerous military targets in Kabul, Kandahar and Paktia were destroyed, including 27 Taliban posts and the capture of 9 others. Let's in fact listen in to what the spokesperson for the Afghan military has said.
الحمدلله دا کوم عملیات چې شروع شوي دي دا انتقامي عملیات دي د مشرانو له خوا نه هدایت ده زمونږ په مشرقي زون کې په دې دوه ولایتو کې ننګرهار ولایت او کونړ ولایت کې عملیات په جمعې شپه په 8 بجو باندې شروع شول چې الحمدلله عملیات ښه کامیاب روان دي. تر دې دمه د پاکستان لور طرف ته 8 پوستې مجاهدینو فتح کړي دي او دا جنگ الحمدلله همداسې دوام کوي تر څو چې مشرانو هدایت نه کړی دا جګړه به مخکې روانه وي.
Meanwhile, doctors are treating patients transferred to a hospital in Kandahar, Afghanistan, after a mortar shell hit a refugee camp housing Afghans returning from Pakistan to Afghanistan. Listen in to what the Director of Public Health in Kandahar had to say.
تدې دمه پر چې کوم 3 بجې دي حوزوي شفاخانې ته 9 کسان ور شوي دي په دې کې 2 مردانه دي باقي نور ټول زنانه دي او دا کسان ټول کډوال دي الته په عمري کې مرمۍ لګېدلې دي د خوران زخمیان شوي دي او د 2 کسو اپریشن شوی دی یو مریضو کې وخیم دی هغه باندې اوس کار روان دی الله رب العالمین ته صحت ورکړي باقي د ټول کډوال دي شفاخانې ته.
And joining us again live, we have retired Major General Dr. Rajan Kochhar, who is a senior strategic and international affairs expert out of New Delhi. Now, Dr. Rajan, what would a open war between Pakistan and Afghanistan mean for security in the region, and how would you see external actors such as the United States and other global interests such as the United Nations affecting the escalation between Islamabad and Kabul?
You see, it's a very significant question because any kind of disturbance of this kind in the Indian subcontinent or in South Asia has ramifications to the other regions also, and therefore I feel that this should not escalate because a couple of reasons. Because if it escalates, it also leads to asymmetric war by the Taliban inside Pakistan, because these suicide bombings are not ruled out. We have seen earlier also in Islamabad, Karachi and Rawalpindi. So I think this needs to de-escalate, because if Pakistan is resorting to these kind of airstrikes, and as we are listening that they are targeting refugee camps and a civil population, then it's a serious humanitarian issue which should be brought up in the Security Council in the United Nations, and I'm sure it will be brought up. And Pakistan, pressure on Pakistan needs to be exerted to stop this forthwith, because a moment you do a thing like this, trying to disturb the territorial sovereignty of a nation, the repercussions can be huge. And Pakistan military is not realizing that there is a capability which exists in the Taliban to strike within Pakistan through a proxy war, through these series of attacks and suicide bombs. Also, there is a sizable population of Afghanis within Pakistan who are also a source of intelligence for Taliban, and the movement of the military convoys within Pakistan can also be targeted. We have seen earlier the sniper actions and the ID blast also taking place on the military convoys. Third is, as you mentioned, the international players and community. China is badly affected because of CPEC. CPEC is uh, beyond schedule now. It's almost 3 to 4 years behind schedule, and there is a security issue in the CPEC. China has already invested $45 billion in Pakistan, so that will be a concern. Secondly, within Afghanistan, all the development projects which are taking place, like India has also started some projects, China's projects are also on. So those projects will also get disturbed. So I think United States, I don't think is going to intervene in between, because United States has no real interest right now in stopping this war, though it was denied the Bagram air base by Afghanistan. But sufficient leverage United States has been able to take out of Pakistan. The Pasni port now is United States has agreed, Pakistan has agreed to make usage of this port by the US has been agreed upon. So I don't think there is any international pressure right now working except China, because India is not going to interfere into this so big internal matter, and our stated foreign policy has been like that we don't interfere into bilateral affairs of two countries. But possibly, since Chinese interests are affected, I can visualize there may be a mediation by the Chinese, also by Qatar and Saudi Arabia, because these are the Muslim countries who don't want to see two Muslim countries fighting against each other. And previously also Qatar was mediating in Doha. So I see that the move can also take place once again.
Major General Dr. Rajan Kochhar, thank you so much for joining us today in the studio. Now, moving to the United States, Hillary